How are we doing, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Kaiju number 8 review. Today we're going to be going over chapter 112, No Name as always, so let's get right into it without wasting any time. After the small, slow burn of the arc that we were just going into, of picking off the newer Kaiju number 10, 11, 12, all those things, and slowly ushering into the Kaiju number 9 fight, I won't lie to you, this has felt very endgame to me. This has felt, honestly, like this might be one of the final battles we have against Kaiju number 9. He failed assimilating Mina, and now Kafka and Mina are just proving the fruits of their development by basically finally standing next to each other to take on and defeat a kaiju, a panel that I absolutely loved beyond belief. But they collaborated so far in this battle to get Mina's big cannon gun, and this is exactly where we pick off in 112, because now that they've kind of outsmarted Kaiju number 9 by allowing Kafka to kind of throw Kaiju number 9 off guard with the different variants of the squadron style, Mina's gun, after going off and hitting Kaiju number 9, it's revealed that Mina's cannon basically is an anti-Kaiju number 9 gun. It completely deteriorates his shield, and it also can stop the splitting off of his unit organ to make sure everything inside that damned unkillable insect of a body dies. But of course, Kaiju number 9 has all the stops, as he's shown throughout this small battle with Kafka and now Mina joining the fray as well. Because let's be honest, Kaiju number 9 is a mastermind. Every single time he's fought the humans, he's developed and grown, and now that he's at peak form, every single thing, even Kafka's inverted squadron style, isn't really working against him. It is a little bit, but not enough. But now you have the combined power of everything going up against him. Now, of course, because he's mastered Kaiju number 2 so well, it's undeniable that he was strong enough to make 2 shields. I don't think that's BS. I'm not going to call BS here. He summoned 2 shields, which the Mina cannon broke through the first, but he had 2 more shields hiding his unit organ. So, how does the plot balance these stakes here? How do we balance that handicap? Well, turns out in the biggest moment we possibly could have, the GOAT, General Director Isao Shinomiya, returns, and in the best way possible. Suddenly Kaiju number 9 feels like a pulsate inside of his body, and then number 2 disappears. He loses all of his shield power, and Director General Shinomiya is completely able to sap away his power and also hold him back. We get this cool panel of him holding him down while Kaiju number 8 rushes through all of Mina's cannons, because Kaiju number 9 tries his best to stop this from happening. He does his big area of effect finger gun blast. Mina completely blasts through that. Kaiju number 8 comes out. Kafka comes out completely unscathed, ready to do the last and final hit. Fingers crossed, we hope, towards Kaiju number 9. And honestly, Kaiju number 9 has no choice but to admit, God damn it, these humans have surpassed me again, which I love that he's at least honest when he loses. That's one trait of a villain. He's reluctant to die, and honestly, he has definitely been put in so many situations where he should have been killed, but the fact that he at least admits when he loses. He's a fucking genius mastermind, but he knows when he's been beat. He failed to assimilate Mina, and everything that he had at his disposal to try and adapt to Kafka did not work. And apparently he failed to fully assimilate Isao as well, so not going well, especially as Kafka's new style winds up and hits him with what I assume the final variant, number 6, Modified Thunder Emperor, taking the 2 fists and using all of his kaiju energy to force all of that pressure right directly into Kaiju number 9's unit organ, and hopefully blow that shit up to Timbuk fucking 2 and into smithereens, and there's nothing left. But honestly, I know we can't be that lucky, and I think the real question is, how's Kaiju number 9 gonna get out of this one? Whether he survives just barely and limps off, or, you know, he actually does die, because honestly, this fight has felt very endgame. Like I said in the very beginning, we could very much be looking at the end of Kaiju number 8 as a series. This is the final villain, and this is a pretty decisive battle for the end. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot more questions that are roaming through my head. Like when Kaiju number 9 was trying to assimilate Mina, he transformed into a bunch of different, like, humans from the past. Now, of course, that doesn't have to be directly answered. You could argue that that was Kaiju number 9 giving us just what we need to piece together the mystery of holy shit, they've been around forever learning. But that begs the question, why did Kaiju number 9 just recently become so OP? Why didn't he come OP years ago? Or maybe they've been winning and now the humans have just finally been able to push back, and push back. The Kaiju have never had a real reason to evolve. Although that can't be the case if he's been slowly assimilating different people over and over and over again. But who knows? I think I need a little bit more information in regards to that. Also, you know what I also need to find out about? I need to know about Kafka's OG Kaiju, that bug that jumped into Kafka. Why was it looking for Kafka specifically? What was the deal with Kafka? Why was he the perfect specimen for this? And also, what was that OG Kaiju? Was it like a Kaiju number 9? Did they split off, one good side, one bad side? I can't even, these are all of the things that I'm wondering. I mean, at this point, we have seen Kafka be able to actually control the Kaiju within for a little bit. Not completely, but for a little bit. So maybe it's possible this isn't the end and we still have another arc after this. Although again, how the hell is Kaiju number 9 gonna survive? And if Kaiju number 9 dies, what's the big bad going forward? Is there a Kaiju number 0? Lord, I fucking hope not. But what I will tell you, what I definitely know is that I will be there to the end with it. So if you're a fan of Kaiju number 8, hit that like button so I know you want to see more content like this, and check out the main channel if you want to see some other, you know, cool videos. I've got every single Kaiju numbered ranked on my main channel, so check that out in the description. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next Kaiju number 8 chapter. Peace.